What's good, guys? You already know who is this. I am Carlos, the Colombian guy. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. And today I would like to bring y'all the latest updates about my beautiful city, Cartagena, Colombia. And if y'all behind the screen don't want to lose any details about the current situation in my city, please stay with me. So let me just go ahead, let me just speak facts. So this intro won't take so long because Cartagena, Colombia, 3 tourists of foreign nationality, they beat up a local really bad after the local was trying to steal a gold chain that belonged to their foreigners. This is really bad because the local has to be transferred to the hospital because they're really picking up really bad. So let's jump in the article. Let's speak about this. Foreign tourists did not let themselves be robbed in Cartagena and beat the thief. The alleged criminal has to be transferred to a hospital. When the authorities arrived at the scene, they only found the alleged thief. However, the victims had left and did not go to the police to file the corresponding complaint. The community of Gethsemane sector in Cartagena witnessed a confrontation between an alleged thief, several tourists, and other citizens. According to the authorities, when they arrived at the scene, they only found one seriously injured man. According to the information provided, the theory is that during the earliest hours of Monday, September 30, some foreigners of unknown nationality were walking calmly through the streets in Gethsemane. The possible criminal then approached them with apparent intentions of robbing them. The group of men acted in self-defense and began to beat him. In addition, members of the community began to lynch the individuals. The Metropolitan Police indicate that when they arrived at the scene, there were more than 10 people around who allegedly participated in the attack. However, they did not find the tourists who were the alleged victims. Therefore, as there was no complaint, they were unable to arrest the injured men. According to information from the National Police, as of July 31st of 2024, there was a 50% of decrease in death in Cartagena compared to the same period last year. Death from commercial establishments were reduced by 97%, with only 2 cases compared to 73 that occurred in the same period in 2023. Meanwhile, the crime against residents only occurred in 24 cases compared to 54 in 2023. In relation to robberies of people, a 28% increase with 454 reports compared to 627 in 2023. As of July 31st, there was also a 60% drop off in the cell phones death in 2024, with 65 deaths compared to 160. So this is the current situation in Cartagena, Colombia, and you guys might ask yourself, what this type of behaviors are happening in areas like Gethsemane, which is a tourist area. So Gethsemane has something special, like majority of the tourist areas, like in Cartagena don't have, which is like they still have a lot of locals that live there. And probably this was one of the reasons why, they joined to the foreigners and helped them to beat up this guy that was trying to steal in the area, because this is what happens sometimes, many times, like 90%, 97% when they caught somebody that is stealing in the hood, like people, they like to take the authorities with their hand because they feel and they think like police, don't help them fix the problem, because, like these gangsters, they will be back and they be doing the same thing if the police, getting charged. But if they give them, like massage, around the body, with the hands and stuff like that. So with other things, so they feel like the gangster will learn, and he probably will never get back to that. We never get back to that area, which is Gethsemane. Like I say, like Gethsemane is like a hood inside of the tourist area, because they have a lot of locals that are self-live there, and like locals, like the hoods, like this is how they operate. They are in the tourist area, but they are a hood. And like I say, I don't judge, foreigners, doing this because I mean, you've been working hard for your things, and it's not like, like somebody that, like can just walk up, and they sell a gold chain because they wanna. If you had the opportunities to defend yourself in a situation like this, do it. Go ahead. But if you can, like I've been saying in many occasions, if you getting robbed in Colombia, you saying like, like the gangsters, like they having gangs and stuff like that, just give, the things away. Cell phones, like watches, chains, choose anything you have, anything that they asking for, because, like when the gangster, I'm from the hood, and the gangster here in Colombia, they operate different. Like every time, like I've been walking around in my hood, I've been hearing gangsters say, oh, every time I gonna rob somebody, if they don't give me what they want, I just gonna shoot them. And like I mean, a lot of gangsters, like when they go to the street, that's the mentality that they have. If you don't give me what I want, I'm going to shoot you, and, don't matter what happens. So, like I say, if you have the opportunity to defend yourself, go have, like these guys, they did it. They kind of like, now they are like a superhero in the city. They are from unknown nationality. We don't know if they, if they are from Europe, if they're from America. Some people were saying like, they're from Russia, but I'm not sure about that, because like it's not like a real confirmation, because the tourists, the victims, they left just the money. So like the police, they also, unfortunately, they were not able to arrest the guy, because in Colombia, even like if the police catch you, like doing something wrong to somebody, let's say somebody's doing something bad to me, like somebody robbed me or something, and then I left, I go to my house or somewhere, and then they had the guy over there, they have few hours, like to wait on you to hear you complaints, that they can arrest the person. If you left, they would walk away also, because like they don't have proof, they don't have cameras and stuff like that. Like it's nothing that unfortunately they can do about that, because that's the Colombian law, unfortunately. So like I said, guys, what I mean, this is the current situation in town. I probably won't be able to post like the entire thing, because how YouTube is. So YouTube is be tripping sometimes, but I'm gonna leave the real news at the description of the video. So now don't take this as a sport, like beating up locals because you guys want it or something. No, if the locals is doing something wrong to you or something, I really support that, because like I say, I'm Colombian. But if the Colombians are doing something wrong, like they have to pay for what they're doing, because like I say, I'm here to speak facts. I'm not here, to try to just throw, the dirty water on foreigners, Europeans, Americans. None of that. I just like to speak fast, guys. So hey, I hope you guys like my video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you any day, anytime, any moment you guys coming to Cartagena, Colombia, don't forget to hit me up, because I own a tourist company in town. You guys can find me on IG like CTG Connections. That's the name of my company. If you guys are interested, nightlife, tourists, boats, and anything that I can help, please, feel free to hit me up. Also, on WhatsApp, I'm gonna leave all this info at the description of the video, including the news, so you guys can read everything and don't lose any details. So guys, that was all for today, guys. See you soon, y'all. See you next time. This was your boy Carlos, the Colombian guy. Boom, 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 boom.